Good soundtrack in that movie.
Yeah. We should be going.
The part where they play Just a Girl is maybe a little bit on the nose, but on the other hand, she shoryukens that guy when it's playing.
That's true.
Like, I think that balances out.
Also Nirvana, but Nirvana's always good. Use more Nirvana in your soundtracks. Anyway, it's time to do this boss fight with, like, no health and I think 4 healing items left.
Oh, it's going great.
Yeah.
You got this. No off-screen grinding?
No.
You did not exit the dungeon off-screen and work your way all the way back through it?
No, God, no.
To come back with more healing items?
Darkness. No.
Just doing it raw?
Just doing it raw.
Alright. See how this goes. I'm expecting good things. All good things.
Well, I've died once so far. I think this is the boss.
Already?
Yeah, I just walked into a hit. Because I had no health. Make me mad.
Hit him from a distance! Stop walking into pointy objects. It's bad for vampires. It's bad for things that aren't vampires, even.
This camera, by the way, is terrible.
Well, okay, at least it was, like, the boss that stabbed you. I thought that was a normal enemy.
Yeah, I think this is the boss.
Yeah, it looks like the guy. It's hard to tell because he's kind of like a dude with armor, but... Malik is not visually exciting.
Oh, wait. Let's try this Pentalich of Tarot thing.
What?
Great, that was cool.
Did you fuck him up? Totally won?
Totally.
Fight over.
Definitely. Yep. He hurts.
The Heart of Darkness.
Is he just immune to magic?
He might be.
That's dumb.
That would be unfortunate, but it's possible.
We're just gonna do this then.
What's that about the Heart of Darkness?
It's a great book. Joseph Conrad is a great writer. Kane's a big fan. It's weird that there have never been any video games based off the Heart of Darkness.
Yeah, that is odd.
He says, jokingly, in case anyone finds this in the far-flung future, and is like, well, actually... It's like, yeah, I know. There are a billion games that are, like, inspired by the Heart of Darkness.
The Heart of Darkness.
Oh, so how's your day been up to this boss fight?
It's been pretty good. I went to the Crazy Amazon Return store and got a, like, extender for the 3.5mm headphone jack thing. So... now I can play this in even more comfort and without using my good earbuds. I can use my slightly less good earbuds that I don't have to keep getting from where I listen to things with my good earbuds from. Among other things. Played more Persona Q2. The party's all here, as evidenced by my tweet that I noticed you didn't like.
I didn't even see it.
Oh.
I spent all day watching fucking instructional safety videos at work, man.
Hey.
I had like 6 hours of sitting there watching OSHA videos.
Don't die quiet.
These were slightly better than that. I do not make it a habit to check everyone's Twitters when I get back from work.
You don't want to see Serv's anime boobs he's favored?
Man, I haven't seen Serv's Twitter in so long. I think I might still have him muted, but I'm not sure. It's always a toss-up. Schrodinger's Serv. He might be muted. He's muted until I see the anime tits again, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot to mute him.
The Heart of Darkness.
So close. This one-hit strategy seems to not be working out for me.
Gotta go check your stupid Twitter account. Da-da-da-da.
Well, that seemed like a death without any Heart of Darkness left. Yep, there we go. Partly because I, like, exploded when I died that time. Man, I thought I would have not been a whelp anymore.
Nope, still a bitch.
Still a whelp. I want that to
Also,
be...
like, you know there's gonna be payback for that, right?
Oh, I'm sure. But it's tradition now, because that was what he was named in Persona Q.
Yeah, I remember.
So I was really bummed, because you only get 6 characters to name people for first and last names. Because I was going to make the Persona 3 protagonist Roberta Oakley.
Oh, the portable?
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. She's cool. I like her.
But it didn't fit.
Yeah, I know.
It was a bummer. I tried with the sword because this guide said to use the sword. What if we try with the mace? Oh god.
How's it going?
There you know.
The Heart of Darkness.
Oh wait, you can use repel. Aha. There's a secret.
Does that, like, make his attacks hit him or something, or...?
No, I think it just makes his attacks not damage me.
Oh, that'd be nice, too.
Yeah. Also, I can just stand here and Kain will just say Ve Victus until the end of time.
As he does. It's what makes him happy.
And also do an evil chuckle.
Iron Sword. The Heart of Darkness.
Don't I have like a...
Energy Bank.
Yeah.
When conjured, the
Shut up. Don't care, Kain.
Over here.
Well, that's because I opened up the menu.
Yeah. That time was not because you ate it.
Although I may... Okay, hold on.
Is he like getting hit?
So, now that I know
Iron
that's
sword.
the wrong pause menu.
Well, he's sliding back. That I'm assuming that means he's getting hit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He fell apart. That's nice.
I think I need to use the sword from the beginning. I don't think the mace is working, so we're just gonna...
Oh, okay.
We're gonna take
And
that
I
one
got a
again
magic,
from the
so-
top. Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, it seems like the weapons generally are not straight upgrades. There are trade-offs kind of for
Yeah.
everyone. Well, that's nice. I actually generally prefer that to just having straight upgrades.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It really depends
Well,
on the game.
Yeah. Like, JRPGs, I want big upgrades, except there's one very specific case in a JRPG that I'm thinking of where I stick with a weapon way
Iron
longer than I
sword,
should because
forged
its
by the Serial.
ability is super good.
Oh.
In Persona 4, Yukiko gets a...
Oh, the fan that, like... Doesn't she have one that, like, halves her magic cost or something crazy like that?
She gets one that gives her 50 SP.
Oh, right. That's just the giant magic boost.
Yeah.
Which, in that game, SP is important.
Yeah, especially for, like, your healer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Especially for my team, because I use mostly physical skills to get through all the dungeons. Because my goal was beat dungeon day 1. Which meant you get a lot more mileage if you just use physical skills and then heal after every battle, than if you are using everyone's SP for just the magic attacks. I min-maxed the shit out of those dungeons. Like, if there was a dungeon I did not finish on day 1, it was because the game stopped me and I had to go back for a second day. Which is, you know, not necessarily the most fun way to play that game, but I enjoyed it. Because I couldn't handle the idea of missing out on social length time due to, like, bad dungeoning.
That's 2. And I'm out of magic, but...
Is he just, like, not taking damage from 90% of the hits, or...?
I'm not sure.
Because he was, like, getting knocked back sometimes.
Yeah.
Is it just like your sword has to be at a really specific range?
I don't know. Oh, I forgot to re-switch my items. Hold on, sir. One moment.
Well, I mean, we learned that apparently fucking magicking him doesn't work.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, except for this repel thing. Which is why...
Well, yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to use those items that give me magic. Give me a big magic.
Yeah, that's a good time for them.
The heart
And
of darkness.
then I lose all my magic at the end, but hopefully he'll be
When
dead
conjured, the energy...
by then.
Yeah.
Or, because I have 2 of them, I'll just use another one, and then... Oops. And then we switch to this, and then we cast that.
So not to interrupt your strategery over here, but I'm still messing around with that Warriors Orochi 3 game, so I'm trying to finish it before I play the 4th one.
There's a 4th one?
Yeah. The 4th one is the one where you have to fight the Greek gods.
It is this. I'm sorry, hold
The
on.
heart
No, it's
of
fine.
darkness.
Oh, wait,
With
there
the
we go.
sword, he fell apart again. How many times does he need to fall apart?
It said 3
Oh, he hit me in
times.
the wall.
There we go.
Havoc and
Oh.
malice. Their presence
Bonk.
in my hands keeps me from
Bonk, he
employing
says.
magic. Yet rest assured,
That wall
they
killed
do
you.
little to hamper my relish for slaughter.
I think you need to get behind something. Is there a pillar you can stand behind instead of just taking shit tons of damage?
I won
Oh, okay.
by running away.
Twould seem Malek's destiny with my blade was postponed. Perhaps Ariel could offer further guidance.
Okay, well, I guess that's
All
that.
right.
Has Kain said anything about the fact that you just left without killing that guy?
Yeah, he said, I guess that that's postponed. And now we need to go talk to Ariel. Oops.
We'll come back to that boss fight later.
Yep.
And you know when you come back later, bring that repel magic. Does that just make, like, all physical attacks not damage you?
Seems like it, and also like reflects ranged.
You need to use that a lot more. You can just use that to run through, like, all of those dungeons.
Yeah.
No, this map is confusing. What the hell?
Hey, Ghost Lady, help me out.
The Lord returns empty-handed. Does the Seraphim elude you? Very well. Go east of Malak's Bastion. The Oracle shall give you aid.
Alright. Time to go check. Time to go hang out with the Oracle, because Oracles never lead anybody astray.
Never. I mean, to be fair, when was the last time you remember an untrustworthy oracle from anything? Doesn't happen.
Oops. Nope. Snaptrapper. Oh. Is this the thing I need to teleport to? Question mark? I don't think this is right. Is that it up there? That doesn't all. That also doesn't seem right. I activated. Oh, this is right. Okay. I think. No, wait. This is. That's the one where I had to fly to Malak's Bastion to get to.
Are you just trying to find a way to get back to Ariel, or?
No, I'm trying to find a way to get back to that beacon I got to after. There it is. I had to hit down from, like, the bottom of the map. I was trying to get back to here because I got that axe.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what axes can do?
Cut down trees.
They can cut down
Shrubbery.
trees.
The axes.
Tell me about the axes.
Havoc and malice. Their presence in my hands keeps
Yeah.
me from employing magic.
Oh.
What about the
Yet rest
axes? Tell me.
assured, they do little to hamper.
Apparently their names are Havoc and Malice.
Goddamn Kain.
Also, I can't use magic while I have them equipped.
It's unfortunate you can't use magic. On the plus side, axes.
Yeah. What? Why?
The heart of darkness.
Oh, okay.
What about the heart of darkness?
The heart of darkness.
That's great.
How many of us do you have left?
We're gonna find out real quick, and then we're gonna go save real quick.
Oh.
Cause guess how many I got?
None.
0.
That's unfortunate.
Wait. If I do.
Remember that part where I said, you know, I'm glad that isn't like a thing you've got to worry about running out of?
Yeah. It's true though. Why would I worry about running out of them?
I mean, you're not worried about it, clearly, but
No.
you should be.
Ve Victus!
Also Ve Victus. I just, you know.
Do you think he knows how lame it is?
No.
Like, you don't think maybe he's realized it by now, but he's like, but it's a thing. Like,
No,
it's become a thing.
no.
It's expected. I can't stop.
He's like, this is the coolest thing anyone has ever said. So I'm just gonna keep saying it, because I'm the coolest guy that has ever unlived. That is Kain's thought process.
You still have your dumb bone armor?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a bunch of health back at least.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it.
Alright, save point. And back out. Conveniently, it's already like pre-selected that that beacon I needed it to be selecting. Your blood.
Bay Victor! Bay Victor! Bay Victor! Bay Victor!
They Victus make me mad.
Mm-hmm.
At no point are we really just in for the rest of the game of this? Like, I almost don't believe you, but I know
What do you
I
mean?
like. Surely
You mean he's
there's
just gonna keep saying it?
yeah. Surely there's
mean-
some weapon or some point where he's gonna be like, nah.
I
done
mean,
now.
have you found that yet?
No.
'Cause
High upon the face of these cliffs, hidden amongst the complex network of caves, the underground sanctity of the wise oracle
I
of
think you're just in
Nosgoth
for it,
lay
man.
sleeping.
I think that's just
Perhaps
his. Did
it
you
was
see
time
that,
to brave
Shinji?
the winds and seek out this oracle from the vantage point of the heavens.
His my armor.
That's his. It's Rhine time.
God damn it.
It's Kain time.
Oh, little vampire, the game grows interesting.
That's water.
But with so many pawns, can you find the true player?
Unfortunately, I think we gotta book it. We're booking it. We booked it.
Oh shit. Alright, well. Oh, there we go. I was
How's
afraid
it
this
going?
Dynasty Warriors mission may have been a wash because my horse got stuck on a rock.
I hate when that happens.
As big and open and empty as these battlefields are, it's very important that you have a horse.
Also, it's pretty impressive that as big and open and empty as those battlefields are, that you got your horse stuck on a rock.
Yeah. Motherfucker just stole my horse.
Wow.
I was gonna jump on the horse and then a guy just ran up and got on it and started riding away. Okay. Oh, no, actually, I think cavalry may have just spawned where my horse was and, like, moved my horse away. And it just looked like someone stole my horse. It's hard to tell. Cavalry does strange things. Fucking get out of this base, lady. I need to punch you in the face with magic.
Holy cow.
How's it going?
There are a lot of dudes throwing knives. But you know who was right about, like, maybe I should be using that repel thing, like, way more than I had been?
Is it me? Because it's a great thing. Why would you not be using that all the time? To just ignore damage?
It was, and
Great.
that repel thing is, like, mad useful.
At what point did it sound like a bad idea to just ignore damage? I'm just super curious.
The human mind is a fragile thing. One minor shock properly timed can render them catatonic and ripe for feeding.
Oh, now I can just, like, stun people and then just take their blood.
That also sounds handy. Oh my god, there's so many dudes. Guys, back off. I need to find out the guy I need. Where the hell did he go? Where is this guy? Did you just run away? You fucking son of a...
Oh, wait.
Who runs away into a crowd of peons? You have like one hit left. You son of a bitch, get back here. Murder you so hard.
That spell is also mad useful.
Oh? Are you just now learning that, like, magic is good? Is this the thing we're figuring out?
Yeah. Oops. It's real good when I don't just shoot it into a wall, though. No, drink. Kain. Oops. Your blood. Oh, it homes in! That's amazing!
I really appreciate this character in the Dynasty Warriors who just has a shotgun. It's not actually a shotgun, it's a crossbow that shoots like 6 crossbow bolts at once.
It's not how
But
crossbows...
it's a crossbow shotgun. It's great.
It's not how crossbows work, make me mad.
That's how crossbows work. We just beat up this guy so that a random historical figure from Japan could drag him away to seduce him. It's very important that we take time out of the battle to do that.
Thanks, Oda Nobunaga. Alright.
Yeah, now that we hunted the guy down and beat him up so that the lady could seduce him, she found him and then was like, actually, now that I get up close, he's not that hot. And then left, and I was really pissed about it. Even though we just, like, kidnapped him for her. Ungrateful idiots.
Yeah.
Also, I really like that that entire thing got started, because it's like, we fought in a battle and recruited someone to our side after the battle. And they were like, wait, you guys can time travel, right? And we're like, yeah. And they were like, why don't we just go do the same battle again, except this time I'm secretly on your side. And I'll just switch sides in the middle of the battle, and you guys win way easier. And everybody's like, yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Why don't we just do that in every battle?
I mean, why don't they just do that?
It's a great question.
For the caves. Oh, wait. Enter the next cave and head straight up. Do not take the path leading off to the left. Don't you dare.
What's wrong with that path? What's wrong with going to the left? Are there horrifying secrets to the left?
I don't know. This guy just said don't go to the left.
You're just gonna listen to him like some kind of coward.
Yeah. Because this thing that is coming up, if I don't go to the left, seems super useful.
What's coming up if you don't go to the left?
A thing I need to jump up. And...
The blood,
The
of
blood
ages
fountain.
flows so sweet. Come, drink from us.
What you got for me, Blood Fountain?
The snow will do you no harm,
Alright,
for our blood preserved.
now I'm immune to snow.
Oh, hey, that's handy.
Yeah. I also just want to point out that this next area just says, note, this could be very confusing. So that's a really good sign, is what I'm saying. Head back to where you first entered the caves from the bandit camp. Oops.
Victus!
Alright, and now we go this way. Listen to Kain yell Ve Victus a few more times.
Who's not into that? Nobody. That's
Nobody.
everybody's psyched about Kain and his catchphrase.
Oh yeah.
Victus!
Damn it, I'm just imagining Kain as like
Now, now you're
Saturday Night
imagining
Live
Kain
huh?
as Kain.
No, I'm imagining it was that Saturday Night Live sketch where Kylo Ren does the undercover boss thing. It's like, I've seen Kain shirtless. Already has like an 8-pack. Everybody loves his catchphrase. Everyone thinks he's super cool.
What is Kylo Ren's catchphrase?
Kylo Ren doesn't have a catchphrase. He just chokes you with the Force, I guess. His catchphrase is sobbing in his room alone.
being like, I want to be cool like Darth Vader.
Guy was so cool. You think he'd just, like, what would happen if you showed him the prequels?
But like, what? No, this didn't happen.
Like, if he's just met, like, emo teen Anakin Skywalker, would he just get... Like, what happens to him? Does his whole world collapse?
Oh, God.
Because now I'm just imagining that's how you solve that entire thing.
Hold on, I'm beating up a fireball.
Why are you beating up a fireball? What did it ever do to you?
Because it attacked me.
It's a wisp of some sort, or something. Can you shoot it with magic? I have a feeling that hitting this with a mace wouldn't do much. I could be wrong, but... This thing is fucking you up.
It's fine.
Is it?
No.
I mean, you killed it. That's better than I was expecting. There better not be more of those. You just walked into a room with one right after I said, oh, Jesus, you need to not be in this shit. Do you have some, like, magic shit that'll take care of this?
Yes. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, there we go. What the hell was that?
It's one of those flays.
Wow. Okay, those things are rad.
They are. Also, much like the stun spell, they home.
Oh, that's nice.
Whoops. But you gotta make sure they home in on the right thing. And I'm almost dead. Oops. Wait. Hold on. Okay, there should theoretically be a save point somewhere around here. Oh, hey, look, there's a save point.
That works out.
I'm super good at playing video games when I have a guide in front of me. And by in front of me, I mean a little to the side, but, you know.
It counts.
Alright. Go to the right and then go down a little bit. This area reminds me of, like, Final Fantasy VI for some reason.
Huh.
Just like the weird snowy caves and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. The opening part of 6.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that was the only part of 6 I played, and then I remember that I did actually play through, like, a quarter of that game forever ago. I'm still not a huge fan. I like some of the stuff they did. Like, I always thought it was absurd that, like... People always talk about the suplexing the train.
Yeah.
But what happens after you suplex the train is way crazier. Because fucking... oh god, who are the characters?
Shadow and...
No, it's like Saban, and it's the dude who suplexes the train, and like the military dude who hangs out with you.
Oh,
Like, it's the two people who were involved in the train sequence, if I remember right. But, like, after the train, they go and jump off, like, a dam or, like, a waterfall, and then mid-falling down the waterfall, it turns into a random encounter with, like, a bunch of flying salmon that are living in the waterfall. So it's like you're having a battle with the fish as you fall past them through the water. It's nuts.
There was blood hanging out in that ice pillar.
Yeah.
And a font of putrescence.
Yeah. It still doesn't sound good.
I love that there is an item in this game called the font of putrescence. You can go either left or right. I will go left because I feel like it, says the guide writer.
I hope he has your best interests at heart.
Me too. Now that I think about it. Also, as an aside, big ups to Huaki Hay over here.
What?
That's the name of the dude who wrote this guide on the game FAQs that I'm using.
You know, it is nice of you to credit the people who are writing these guides.
Yeah.
Helping you in your time of need.
Helping me in my time of need. My friend really likes Legacy of Kain and told me to play them.
I mean, I didn't tell you to play them.
Heavily implied that I should play them.
I didn't heavily imply. If anything, I said I was trying to find a way to play them and stream them, and then you were like, "Well, I'm going to stream the whole series," and I was like, "Well, okay, I guess I don't gotta anymore." I mean, and again, I could have told you that maybe you should skip Blood Omen 1. Like, Soul Reaver will catch you up. You didn't need to do this, but your weird obsession with doing entire series. Also, were you gonna do like all of Uncharted between like?
No, Uncharted was
the last thing, and
Uncharted was just one of the things that I was thinking about.
Oh, okay. I thought Uncharted was the thing you were gonna do while you were looking for like a way to stream one of the games or something.
No, it was just like I was kind of flipping between like Uncharted and not really a series, but Remedy third-person shooters, like do Max Payne 1 and 2, and then Alan Wake. And believe me, I'm still young here. There may be more. All these things may get did.
Maybe.
Maybe. Play blood refill and blue orb two best. Oh. If I go down, there's more blood refills, which is good because I need more health. Which is like a constant thing, but you know. Whoa, physics. Well, that was a good mission to go get more health.
Ve Victus! Ve Victus!
It's not a pillar I can break? It's not.
Ve Victus!
I feel like this is maybe not the place where it... Sorry, I'm distracted by this bipedal horse who just murdered me.
The Heart of Darkness.
Look, there's some weird enemies in the Legacy of Kain series. Mostly in this one, weirdly enough. The later games honestly get a little bit more boring with the enemy designs in a way. No, that's the wrong way to put it. But there is less weird shit and more thematically appropriate shit, I suppose. And to be fair, in Soul Reaver 1 it makes sense because it is the post-apocalypse. Spoilers for Soul Reaver 1 is the post-apocalypse.
Why is this thing... Oh, there we go. That was bananas. I think I was breaking more ice pillars than this guy. No, not another one! We run away from the crazy horseman. flee! That seems like important. Okay, yeah.
Victus!
There's a nice pillar. No! I hate those weird horsemen. Look at them, though. They're weird.
Yeah. Lots of things are weird.
They're very rude, also. They don't die quickly.
But do they die quietly?
No, they grunt a
Well,
lot.
then now we've got a problem.
They also don't let me drink their blood, but I think their blood is green, which I think is bad.
That is probably bad for you. Name something green you can drink that's not poison. Exactly.
Like Sprite?
No,
Lime,
done
lime
already.
juice?
Already missed your chance. Conversation's over.
Limeade? Sorry, hold on. Refill blue aura, blood refills, and it's... Oh. Apparently there's a switch somewhere. Oh, there's a switch. Oh god. Victus make me mad.
It's a wonderful phrase.
It's a wonderful mispronounced phrase. Wait. I just went in a big circle.
Great.
Like Sea of Kain. Oh wait, here we go. This looks new.
I want to point out that you went in a circle following a guide.
I'm not following it as closely as I should be following it. To be
Clearly.
fair. I think I was supposed to go in the big circle, because then there was another door that was closed originally. And then the switch that I hit opened it up. There's an arrow. I'm amazed I avoided that, I'm gonna be super honest. Whoops. Shit. Don't touch me. I had my rappel up, and then I just walked into the horseman, and he just instantly died.
Okay then.
Yeah. I think I reflected a projectile into him, was the thing there. I don't think... Oh, now I'm back in Area 1. And now I can go up here, though. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
As great as the repel is, it does not protect you from standing on ice and then
Just bouncing between traps.
bouncing between spike traps.
Great. Nothing can protect you from yourself.
No- Nothing can protect you from Isaac Newton.
What was that bit from Mass Effect?
About Isaac Newton being the most dangerous motherfucker in the galaxy?
Yes.
Or something like that?
Something along those lines.
Because space is big and doesn't have it doesn't have gravity. Well, it does have gravity, but you know what I mean. There's very little friction.
It doesn't have friction.
Yeah. There's very little friction in space. So you can take a very small thing and then, like, poke it, and then it will get going incredibly fast. And then force equals mass times velocity squared. So that very little thing going very fast hurts, is the general gist of why Sir Isaac Newton is the most dangerous motherfucker in the galaxy.
Which again brings me back to my question of, remember that part at the beginning of The Last Jedi? When they were trying to get bombers over the enemy ships to drop bombs on them in space?
Yeah.
You don't drop bombs in space. You could just tap a bomb in there to... You don't have to be over something to drop something in space.
No,
That's not how space works.
You gotta be over.
Drop it in literally any direction.
You got, well, the thing they were trying to bomb was on top of it.
But so you get back and you just shove something at it, like an angle.
But what if they move, make me mad?
What if they move while you're trying to get all your ships directly over them? Or worse, what if they blow up all of your ships like they did?
Shh.
No. No, you shh.
Last Jedi is a fine movie.
It's not. It was such a bad movie that it killed Mark Hamill. And no, I'm not talking about, like, Luke Skywalker. I mean Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill's not dead.
Have you looked at him? Look at his eyes and tell me that he's not dead.
No, I think it was the guest star appearances that he had to do for the Big Bang Theory. I think that's what killed him.
Oh. I'm glad I never watched that show.
You're missing out.
I'm not.
You're missing out.
Am I missing out on suffering?
Yeah.
Good. I would rather not suffer. Side note, a random thing that's not related to that at all, but you see that bit where someone used the, like, face swapping technology to put Sylvester Stallone in the Terminator?
No.
It's really good.
Like Last Action Hero up in here?
Yeah. Like, the YouTube video opens with that bit from Last Action Hero of the kid running into the store and seeing the thing of the cardboard cutout with Sylvester Stallone as the Terminator, and then just cuts to Terminator 2, like the scene in the bar, but with Sylvester Stallone's face on Schwarzenegger's body. It works way too well. Like, it's one of the best done of those face swapping things that I've ever seen. Man, Last Action Hero was so good.
Last Action Hero is pretty good. I finally got around to watching my VHS copy.
I really like just all
Whoa!
the nonsense in that movie of, like, people in the movie refusing to believe it's a movie despite the animated cat hanging out in the police station.
Yeah.
It's like, but he's like an actual cartoon cat, and he's like, hey, he's the best officer I've got. Damn it.
He gets results, unlike you. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably a dangerous thing, but I've kind of stopped looking at the guide for the moment, so I don't really know where I'm at, but this seems like the right way. There's consistently new stuff, at the very least.
But what if you're missing some super cool optional thing?
I mean, I'm reading the guide enough to know that I'm not missing that, but...
Okay. As long as we can be sure that you're not missing out on something that would then keep you alive. Because that is the goal here, is for you to survive.
Live until the end of the video game.
That's how you win. For a given value of being alive, considering that you were already undead.
That's true.
Obviously.
I really appreciate Kain just evil laughing as he's destroying these ice pillars to get items and stuff. Oh, hey. There we go. There's a save point. Now head up to the next area. There are many Vista things here.
Odd. This armor resembled that of the ward and his minions, yet the steel seemed newly fashioned and untarnished by time.
Fancy new armor,
Hidden
but it
amidst the
should be
many
super
obscure
old.
artifacts in that museum, I discovered an ancient chronicle. This passage caught my eye. It was during these dark times,
Ouch.
infested with the plague of the undead, that the Circle brought the Seraphan to existence. Trained to be devoutly loyal to the Circle and the perfect exterminators of the undead scourge, they were led to many victories by the righteous paladin, Malek. They cleansed the vampires with fire and released their souls to more blessed
Oh,
realms.
the vampire
There is
of
no
combat
wrath
used to
as
fight the
terrible
vampires.
as that of the righteous.
It's unfortunate.
I'd read enough.
You said vampire
At
of
once,
combat.
disgusted and
Yeah.
intrigued. I placed the book
Conflict,
back
whatever.
down in that museum.
No! He's
What?
not a vampire of conflict.
I thought it was I thought all the people in charge of the pillars were vampires.
No!
One dude sewed his eyes shut.
Yeah, he's just
guillotine.
crazy
Its
with
blade
psychic
still
powers.
wet with blood.
He's not a vampire, he's just an asshole. You're the vampire.
I thought they were
The
all
shield was newly
vampires.
crafted.
No!
Its metal shone brightly in the
That's why
firelight.
that dude
The
hates
crest
vampires.
I
He's
did
not a
not
vampire,
recognize.
he's a fucking empty suit of armor. You missed the part where you beat him up and he fell
I
apart,
recognize
like
this
comically,
crest
and then
from my youth.
reassembled because
Yeah,
he's just a suit of
the
armor?
mighty
but, like,
lion
That's
of
not a
Omen.
vampire!
Blood
Because
stains
last time you saw a
rusted
vampire, he
upon
didn't have a
this battered
body.
shield.
How would he drink blood, TFP?
You can be a ghost vampire.
Can you? We discussed this double undead thing earlier.
I don't see why you can't be a ghost vampire.
You can't be charged twice for the same crime, you can't be double undead. Pretty sure this is similar rules here.
Well, this looks like a cutscene is about to happen.
Nobleman, seeking wisdom. Death has taught you well.
Enough philosophy. I seek answers.
Answers indeed.
Kane has no time for
I have them all
philosophy.
if you have the questions. And what are the questions for these answers? King Atmar, the only hope to defeat the legions of the Nemesis.
Also,
King Atmar,
Yeah.
paralyzed by his princess's malaise. King
This man's
Atmar,
voice
the
acting.
useless.
Oh
Pray,
man,
good
you're gonna
sir.
get a lot of this man's
What
voice
are
acting.
the questions?
A pox upon your tricks and babble, old man. Answer me this. Who is Malik, and how can I defeat
Oh yeah, you
him?
gotta deal with the nemesis,
All in
motherfucker.
time, Sirrah. Yes, time. Unless you master it, it will master you. And now
unless
it's
you master
for
time, it
your
will
answer.
master you.
Malik, defender of the Nine, and last of the Seraphim sorcerer priests. His vanity led
Oh,
to the
he was
slaughter
that
of the
guy.
circle at the
Yeah, he
hands of
is.
the vampire
Spoilers, you're not
Vorador.
technically supposed to know this
For
guy
his
yet.
failing, his spirit was fused to
Well,
a
no,
heavy set of
this was the
magical
opening.
armor. He has allowed no
Oh, okay,
member
different.
of the
Yeah, I'm not
circle
talking about
to
whatever you're
What
talking
of this
about.
Vorador?
Okay, well,
follow the
if you had paid
glow of
attention
the
to
Ignis
Rob's
Fatuous
streams of Legacy
to
of
the
Kain,
Termagant
Oh.
Forest.
Ignis
I'm
fatuous.
Implying
The
I pay
Ignis
attention when other
Fatuous
people stream.
lights
I'm just
the
there to,
path
you know,
to
chat.
hell, nobleman.
wow, rude.
Your
I thought I was the worst streaming guest.
time, Kain. Next time.
Oh yeah, he's telling you to go hang out with Vorador
Yeah.
in this totally not evil swamp manor covered in skulls and bodies and green flame.
It's totally fine. Go back into the Vista Marker room, and the door to the right is now open. Okay. And it gives me a new spell. Which I'm not sure what the difference between stun and incapacitate is.
Through this magic, I can stop my enemies in their tracks.
Oh, okay.
Frozen
question.
in time, they can do nothing to
Maybe
hinder
one is
their
more
own
permanent?
doom.
Uh,
Sometimes I draw out their
inc-
fate, for the added fear sweetens their blood.
Kain, you're a dick.
was that?
Incapacitate's like a time stop.
Oh, okay. Why are you talking about dicks?
I said Kain is a dick.
Oh, I thought you said contain your dick. And I was like, what?
I mean, Kain should do that. Because he's like
I
talking.
think he's a vampire. I'm not sure he really has to worry about that.
I mean, like, the vampires still have to, you know, deal.
I mean, depends on
This
what
armor
vampire
resembled that of
you're
the
going
ward
with
and his
here.
minions.
Public
The Vampire the Masquerade
decency.
vampires can't
Fashioned and
really.
untarnished by time.
Oh, you just mean in the general sense of keeping
Yeah.
it contained?
Yeah, like
Like for decency sakes?
yes.
Vampires care not for your quaint human decency laws. Ugh.
That reminds me, on an unrelated note. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
you. Sorry. There's one of those dumb wispy things, which means I'm gonna get out this flay and I'm gonna flay you. You see the Jessica Jones trailer?
I did not.
I had to look up the
I
name.
didn't know there
of-
was one of those.
There's one for the final season. I had to look up the name of the dude. What is in the villain? Apparently, the villain of the final season of Jessica Jones is a real comic book man by the name of Fool Killer.
Fucking really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It says to go back to the save point, but I can't go back to the save point.
Hidden amidst the many obscure artifacts in that museum,
This is an
I
issue.
discovered an ancient chronicle. This passage caught my eye.
Oh,
For the
wait.
record, I don't know a ton
During
about
these
Fool
dark
Killer, I just know the
times
name,
infested with
and that he has
plague
never
of
been
the
important.
undead, that the circle
I think he
brought
might have
the
gotten like a
Seraphim to
weird push
existence.
a while ago.
Trained to be
I've
devoutly loyal to
seen
the circle and the
books
perfect
for Fool
exterminators
Killer.
of the undead
Like when I used to go to the
scourge.
bookstore
They were
a
led
lot,
to many victories by
and
the
I think he was a
righteous
part of like the
paladin, Malek. They cleansed the vampires with
Deadpool and the
fire
Mercs for
and
Money
released
or
their
something
souls
like that.
to more blessed
Yeah,
realms.
like I think he got a
There
push
is no
sometime
wrath
then,
as
but
terrible
it was
as
something
that of the
definitely something
righteous.
Deadpool related,
I'd read enough.
like everything else in
At
comic
once,
books these days.
disgusted and intrigued, I placed the book back down in that museum.
Also, I misread the guide.
Oh,
There's a save point this way.
yeah. For the record, the armor dude really hates vampires. 'Cause he used to be head of like a super cool order of vampire hunters. They killed a bunch of vampires. That was the whole thing. Very psyched about it. But no, all the people involved in the pillars are not vampires.
How do I...
Victus!
I'm so lost right now. How do I get in there without pushing that rock in front of the door?
Victus!
I'm so confused. Oh. Haha! There were 2 rocks.
Nobunaga is such a pain in the ass. Who sets their own hideout on fire?
Someone who doesn't want their hideout to be discovered.
How would that keep your hideout from being discovered? He's in it. Like, no, this thing, it's not like, oh, he set it on fire to destroy it and made his escape. We're all here. We're fighting him, and he set it on fire mid-fight.
Because
And he's just standing on top of the building while it's all on fire. And everybody's like, dude, this sucks. It's on fire. And he's just standing up there looking cool with his cape fluttering in the breeze.
Because Oda Nobunaga's a dick.
He is, it's true. Someday I need to go through all the hilarious historical stories about him and how much of an asshole he is.
Let me check a thing real quick.
I wonder how much of that's going to be covered in that Yasuke movie.
That's a great question.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle it, considering he is... I don't want to say he's like a controversial figure, but he did murder a lot of people.
Apparently we're on...
And not just in the typical, like, war way, but in, like
just for
you
funsies.
know, a men, women, children way. Huh?
Yeah, just for funsies.
Yeah.
Also, according to this guide, we are in part 5 of 9 of Legacy of Kain.
This game is
Or
shorter than I
Blood
thought,
Omen,
man.
rather.
Although, considering what you're about to do storyline-wise, that makes sense, but it does mean the game is shorter than I thought.
Considering how many times or how much time I've spent with no health. Like right now, where I currently have no health. How do I exit these caves? Where is... Oh, there it is. Bye.
Victus!
Oh. I meant to drink that man's blood, but then I killed him.
See, this is why I had the mace.
I have the mace. I just...
Yeah. Oh, you killed him with the mace?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate for you, then.
What if I go back up? So will he still be there, or will he be a ghost? Because if he's a ghost, I'm going to be upset. Oh no, he's there. He's a dude. Give me your blood.
Alright, time to beat up Nobunaga.
Is it Nobunaga, or is it Nobunyaga?
Sadly, it is Nobunaga.
Oh. Man. Remember Warriors
It's the cool guy, not the cat.
Remember Warriors All-Stars?
Yeah.
We're just gonna...
Now we switch characters because he's about to do his dumb magic bullshit. I don't want to be here for that.
We're just gonna refill our health here. Like, a lot. Because this guy seems to respawn and takes one hit and doesn't hit me. Damn it. Excuse me. Remember when I was like, this guy seems to respawn?
Yeah? Did he respawn?
No.
Oh.
I wonder if it's because it's nighttime, though. Maybe that's the issue here.
Yeah, maybe he just don't want to be outside at night.
Yeah.
That shit happens to people at night.
There are vampires about.
Yeah.
Vampires can't walk in the day, you know?
Yeah, it's one of their, like, you know, primary weaknesses and all that.
What the...
Yeah, we recruited Nobunaga.
The axes.
can I comment on how much I love that his axes are named, first of all, and that their names are Havoc and Malice?
Oh, you just mean how much you love that he named him like he was a complete asshole because he's a complete
Yes.
asshole?
Yes. What the? Go down the path to the east. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
On like the save screen, it's like Legacy of Kain and then X amount of days.
Yeah.
Is that important or just like a...
I don't think it matters.
Okay. It's not like Shenmue where you gotta, you know, do everything before the day the snow turns to rain or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to worry about it.
Ah! We're good. That's not a fucking word. Ustenheim. Walk west of there. Chop down the tree. Okay. I need to switch back to my Urxes.
The axes. When in mist form, I am invulnerable to physical weapons, blade and claw. I can seep through locked doors and cracks and move swiftly like a shadow fleeing light.
I can now turn into mist. That's cool.
Classic vampire ability. Everyone loves vampires to turn into mist. I'm trying to think of the last time outside of Symphony of the Night that I saw that.
I think you can do it in like Lords of Shadow 2.
Oh right, that game exists. I really like this thing in the Warriors of Orochi where it's like, hey, we've got like 1 billion characters, so whenever you earn experience in a battle, we just give it to you like twice. And the second thing goes into like a bar that you can just pump into any character on your team. So it's like, hey, all those characters you just recruited who are all like level 1, you can just level them up real quick.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, we understand that it can be annoying to have a cast of 140 plus characters that you all have to level up individually. Because also there's 140 characters in this fucking game. The fourth one has 170.
That's a lot.
Fuck.
Also did a sick axe combo. Why is this room magnetic? It's weird.
Oh.
I just walked through a bunch of fire, it's fine.
Nope.
What?
This... Need to find... Somewhere over here. You? Yeah, you.
That didn't...
I need... Wait, where the hell?
What?
No,
How do
other.
I get here? More importantly, how do I get out? Oh, there we go. That was odd. Run away! I'm out of mana. That may be an issue. Alright, I have that item that I can use. Oh, apparently axes prevent me from using items or magic. That's cool.
Spiked mace.
You can switch weapons pretty quickly in this, though, right?
No.
It's not like a... Oh, you can't?
You have to go
You have
back.
to be out of combat?
Well, you can be in combat, but you have to go into the menu, which is a load, and then you have to switch the weapon, and then you have to exit the menu, which is also a load.
Ah.
Am I... Okay. Also, I got concerned for a second, because, like, I was sucking that dude's blood, and then all of a sudden I had no magic, and I was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, right, because I had the thing that gives me infinite magic for a while, and then drains all my magic. I'm just gonna wait a bit until, like, my magic regens for realsies. So how are you?
I'm doing okay. Like I said, kind of spent all day dealing with the super annoying thing of training for a new job.
Oh, yeah.
Which is half, oh, this is interesting, this is how this is done, and half, oh god, OSHA guidelines again. Would you like to learn about... Well, see, I don't know, because you worked at, like, a QA place, so you probably didn't have to worry about as many OSHA, like, safety data sheets for cleaning materials and whatnot.
Yeah, so... But we still had, like, a training video that I feel like maybe should have been, like, my first warning about, oh, this is a place I don't want to be. Because it was, like, a anti-sexual harassment thing.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, like, the manager came in and was like, well, that was terrible, I know. Don't even worry about it. And that should have been my uh-oh moment. But, you know, live and learn.
Well, I don't know, because I just want to point out, for legal reasons, and because, you know, you never know who might watch anything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention the place that I work specifically.
Yeah.
But I will say that when I went in for my first, or for interview number 2, and I was sitting in the break room waiting to be called in, someone who already worked there did walk into the break room, throw their hands up, and yell, "Fuck my life." So that was...
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Inspires hope.
Alright. That's that.
Alright, do I have enough points?
Jesus.
Huh?
There are weird turrets.
The Black Forest reigned here. its kingdom rarely invaded by those that live in the light.
It's nothing worse than
But
a
it was
medieval
called
turret.
home by this mysterious
Shooting
Vorador.
magic fire.
Legend told of a time when Vorador
Side note, I've
defeated
been
Malek
not
of the
paying
Seraphim.
attention, but I just randomly
If
looked
such a man
over,
did exist,
and
then he
the
could
bad
perhaps
wrestling
be the
is still
key
happening
to
over here.
defeating the ward.
And there's just a picture of Randy Orton in silhouette that just said sadistic over it. I think they're doing the pre-match promo thing for the Randy Orton versus the Triple H.
Oh, are they replaying the bad wrestling?
Yeah. But no, my day was pretty okay. It was not super eventful today because, again, I was at work most of the day doing the whole orientation thing. So not a lot of time for other things to happen. And I got off work, and I came home, and I sat, and I caught up on the end of Bad Wrestling, and then I watched Captain Marvel, and now I'm watching you play this.
Yeah. I need to remember where Noctholm is. That's where I am, ish. I'm gonna go here and say this is probably Noctholm. This is another one of those backtracking things, but this says 7 Heart of Darkness, so that seems like a thing I should backtrack for.
Also, check this tweet from the Discord if you want to watch someone be seriously injured.
I did see the clip of Undertaker dropping Goldberg on his face, and then also Goldberg dropping Undertaker on his face.
Lots of head dropping.
This is the wrong thing. Oh, I don't have... Let's do this. I wish you could hotkey more magic than you can. You can only have like 5 spells active. And one of them is always the last one you picked up, so... That's Vesserbund. So this way is Noctholm? No, that's Steinchenkroh. In that case, I'm gonna guess Noctholm is like down here, maybe? Actually, is it up? Might be up.
Ah, crap.
Oh wait, no. This is like
character.
I think this is like Corhagen. These names are the worst names that has ever been for cities.
What's the name of the city?
Well, they're all terrible. Like Noctholm,
Which one are you thinking of specifically?
Like Noctholm and Wasserbund and Steinchenkroh.
You know,
They're all...
sounds vaguely German.
Yeah, it sounds
That's
German.
all it needs.
But it isn't.
But all it needs to do is sound German.
Does it?
Clearly. It's all they needed.
Actually, I feel like this can't be right, because... Well, there's water, so maybe this is right. Oh, I gotta be a wolf
Save the game.
Wolfies don't care about maces, and that's sad to me.
I mean, also, you shouldn't hit a wolf with a mace. Because that's fucked up. If you're gonna kill the wolf, just kill the wolf. Don't hit it with a mace. Unless, like, the mace is the only thing you've got, I guess. Like, if it's necessary for you to hit a wolf with a mace, then hit a wolf with a mace. But if you have other more humane ways to wolf kill, then just do that.
Oh, get down there. Oh my god. Jumping as the wolf is miserable.
Isn't the wolf the only one that can jump?
Yes.
Great.
So we're gonna just like temporarily remove like the sanctuary spell, probably would be the thing to do. And replace it with stun.
Stun. The human mind.
Yeah, no, thank you, Kain. Whoa! Actually hit him though, Kain. Oh no, you're out of mana. This is an issue.
Bay Victor!
These beacons serve as landmarks during my flights in bat form. Once I have committed their locations to memory, I can always return.
I'm so confused.
Bay Victor!
So I saw a sign for Nocturne, so I thought I was going the right way. But apparently that's dangerous thinking. Thinking you're going the correct way.
That's usually when you mess up, is when you think you got it right.
I wonder if it's up. You know what that means? More platforming. And by platforming, I just mean like jumping. It's very finicky for inexplicable reasons, the jumping.
Bay Victor! Bay Victor!
Hey, Victus!
Just listening to Kain.
He's a funny dude.
Bay Victor!
He's got one line.
Bay
And he
Victor!
delivers it so well.
So good.
So well pronounced and everything. Just,
Bay Victor!
Kain is nothing if not a man of culture and refinement.
Bay Victor!
Still love that one of the voice clips they had, like one of the takes, was actually correctly pronounced, and they just didn't use it.
thanks, Dunstyak. This doesn't seem like a city. Oh wait, there's a path around though.
Save Victor!
Hey, Nocturne. I like that I hit the X button to try and get out of the like direction to city thing, but the game read, I apparently timed it poorly, and the game read that as like, oh, you wanted to cast a spell, and I just immediately caught a dude in the face. And then I drank his blood. Leave me alone, Wolfies. I bet this is Noctolm. And where I need to go is over here somewhere, I think. Turn to Noctolm and south of the city, across the water. There's a mist and enter. Huh. Oh wait, there it is, probably. But it looks a little locked. Which is a bummer. Be really useful if I could go in there, because it's got 7 Hearts of Darknesses in there.
That's a lot. That'll be like 30 minutes worth of life.
Yeah.
Save Victor!
What if I just stand out here and yell Ve Victus and chuckle heavily?
Can't hurt.
Save Victor!
Well, it's becoming nighttime. Maybe it's the right phase of the moon.
Save Victor! Save Victor!
Also, standing here and just mashing square has caused my bitrate to go down temporarily. That was funny.
Save Victor!
Actually, while this like nighttime is approaching, let me take a moment and just scroll through here a bit. Oops. Goofy PS3 buttons and where you set them down and then you just press R2. This is not the right phase of the moon. That's a bummer.
But yeah, I looked it up, and apparently the actual in-game day doesn't actually matter. The closest it gets to mattering is the phase of the moon thing.
Yeah. I knew there was the thing about like the phases of the moon for like these caves. If I could find the gypsy camp, that would be useful. I don't remember where the gypsy camp is, though. So that one at least has 3 Hearts of Darknesses, which, while not 7...
3 is still better than none.
3 is better than 0. Yeah, thank you. Actually, I'm gonna Take a moment and actually look where the gypsy camp is. If I scroll
How
up
is this
somewhere.
there?
So I know it's like below a city. I just don't remember which city it's like directly below. It'd be nice if it was Noctowl, though. Oops. That's a Shrine of White Wolf Cave, Flay, Cemetery, Zeke's Jewel, Windy Bolt, Blood Fountain, Cemetery Noctowl, Blood Fountain. Oh, it's directly below Wasserbund, which is not where I am. Curses.
Come on. This might be one of the worst video game horses I've ever seen. God damn it, horse. Stop phasing out of existence. How's it going?
Someone in a different Discord linked me this image that I need to link because apparently Pat is streaming Final Fantasy XIV at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently someone just marched this character straight up to him while he was streaming.
Oh. Hold on. Get this out of the way real quick.
That's adorable.
That's great.
I think this way is to the Who's What's It camp, Gypsy camp. And of course, I assume that I'm incorrect. I'm hopeful.
It's a good place to start. It's just assuming you're wrong. And then maybe things will go okay.
So,
Bay Victor!
yell Vay Victus a couple
Bay
times.
Victor!
Just feel better about myself. Wasserbund. That was not the city. It was this one, I think. 'Cause this should be Steinschenkrow. Yeah. So I need to go this way. I'm gonna go down here. Oops. Not there. Here. Look, man. Buildings are hard. Wait. This is where I just was. That's amazing. Oh, I love having no sense of direction. Let's try going this way, maybe? What does this say? Steinschenkrow. Okay, maybe it is up here somewhere. There's a gypsy camp.
Bay Victor!
Okay. Oh, just south of the gypsy camp. Oh, I already got this.
Bay Victor!
Dang it. Oh wait, but I can go this way even more, actually. Because I can turn into mist. And then... somewhere...
I'll be back in just a minute.
Alright. Oh, I bet I can change screens, actually, probably. Yeah. Okay, now I need to find the bandit camp, which is... I know where that is. That's the gypsy camp, pretty sure. Which would mean... I'd hope the bandit camp would be equally marked, but it really doesn't appear to be. I thought it was somewhere like here. Hold on. Yeah, I was near the Shrine of Stun, Oracle Caves and everything. Yeah, let's just go up here. Okay, no, this is actually totally where I need to go. I hope. Punch, punch, punch.
Bay Victus!
Oops, that's not the map button. Okay, there's the bandit camp. Now I need to go back down. Whoops. I think too far. Cave. Go to the area where you go to the bandit camp. It's gonna try and cave. Oh, okay. So I need to go that way. Go, Kain, go! You're very low on mana. Alright. I should probably switch to my sword. But my my sword, I mean Kain's sword, but you know. I like to think he's leaving it to me. Right. Arrows. Whoops. Oh, that way. Oh, not that way. And now probably back around to somewhere over here maybe, or perhaps this way. Go ahead and say over here. Oh God. Can I just like hold on? I don't even know how to get over there. It's okay, because that's not what I'm here for. He's not next to me. Pupe. Really wish there's a way to get out of this without, like, toggling your active whatever. I'm sure there is one, I just don't know what button it is. Alright. Is this where I'm... I don't know if they've jumped me back to like where I was. I think they did, which is a real...
I'm back.
Hello.
How's it going?
Been better.
Oh, what's happening now?
I went into a cave to get some increased health and magic. You can tell that my health is not doing as good as it used to be.
It's not, but the overall bar seems slightly larger.
Yeah. And now I'm also unsure about where this guide is taking me, to be honest, because I think I'm looping back to where I was near Vorador's mansion over here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure. We're just gonna go this way and hope for the best.
I was gonna ask, is there like an early game area you could fly to just drink a bunch of humans and get all your health back?
Probably.
I think might be worth a pit stop.
Nah.
It would save on the Heart of Darkness use.
That's true, but...
You've got a lot, like, if you refill your health bar all the way, you've got a lot of health.
That's true. Also, I don't want to deal with that on this... Oh, that's not the right form. We're gonna go back to... Probably near, like, that gypsy camp. That had a lot of weak enemies.
I I'm just worried about, like, you know, the Heart of Darkness loop where you resurrect and then immediately take more damage, and then it gets messy.
Yeah.
A lot of hearts go to waste that way.
Oh, wait, this
Hearts
is
that,
not where I
like,
need to go.
starving vampire children could use.
Very good. At
You
the
okay?
video game. I
You
wouldn't
sound
say-
tired.
I mean, always, but
Also, you sound miserable.
I wouldn't say I'm miserable. I think that's harsh. I'm having fun.
I mean, you sound miserable. You sound like the life is draining out of you. But I mean, just think of it. Like, you got this optional stuff. You're making a better Kain
Yes.
to take on the rest of the game, and you're like halfway through the game.
Yeah.
And soon you'll meet Vorador, and he's cool. You'll get some new armor, some new weapons. That'll be fun. It's gonna be great.
The Heart of Darkness.
Oh,
Did you just go back and get, like, murdered by the first random enemy you saw?
no.
I just saw you get murdered by, like, the first random enemy you saw and use up the Heart of Darkness.
But that's okay, because you spend one and then you save 12. That's how the
Huh.
saying goes.
Save Victor!
Holy shit.
This dude is wrecking my face.
Save Victor!
Oh, that too.
Oh, sorry.
No, I just looked over and this Triple H versus Randy Orton match is still happening. I think this might be the longest match on the show. Also, Jesus Christ, is this guy ever gonna run out of throwing knives?
No. Oh, he's a ghost.
What you need is a good respawning chump.
Yeah. I need that one dude that I was like, oh, this guy's gonna respawn forever. It's great, and then he stopped.
Mm-hmm.
I need him.
Like, you need a guy patrolling near a doorway. A guy who's not knife-throwy McMadman over here. Like, that dude has entirely too much training.
Alternately, what I could do, I hope.
Or these civilians. They seem like pretty easy targets. You need to kill more civilians.
Unfortunately, they don't respawn in a way that gives me health.
Oh.
They give me mana, which admittedly, I just came
That's
up
also
with an
pretty good.
idea here where I'm gonna hit this guy with my mace and then steal his ghost blood to give me mana. So I can walk out here and wait
Drink
for
the
this-
knife thrower.
Well, use the stun to hit the knife thrower. So I can go back in here and get some mana back. So I can go back out here. And then use my 6 stun spell to get some more blood.
See, this works out.
Yeah. Magic. It's good.
It is useful, surprisingly.
Shitty wizard.
I mean, you're a cool wizard.
That's true. You ever wanted to hear Samoa Joe say shitty wizard?
Not really, but can I?
You can. After the stream, I'll link you the voice clip.
Why is there a voice clip of Samoa Joe calling someone a shitty wizard?
Because Samoa Joe voices the Arcana for Juggernaut in Dota 2. And every
Right, yeah.
every character in Dota 2 has a voice line where they say "shitty wizard."
Why?
Development joke.
Eh.
They have one that says "shitty wizard" and then one that says "crummy wizard." It's especially.
What is Dota 2's age rating?
It's an MMO.
Really?
Yeah, blood and
Why?
skeletons and
You told me a skeleton makes the game M-rated.
in China.
Oh, right.
Also, I think so.
I'm not
Hold
asking
on.
about Chinese Dota.
I'm actually gonna check this real quick. It does not have an ESRB rating, actually. At least that I can find. See, now I'm curious, and we're just gonna grind the stream to a halt while I type in Dota
That's
2
never happened
ESRB. Yeah. It is not rated by the ESRB.
Huh.
Weird.
Dota 2 unrated.
Yes. It's like BMX Triple X up in here. Dota 2 and BMX Triple X are very similar video games.
Iron Sword.
Whoops.
Ford.
Remember how BMX Triple X was censored on the PS2 but not on the GameCube or Xbox? That was weird.
Hmm.
BMX Triple X was censored on the PS2. It was not censored on the Xbox or GameCube.
Wow, why?
That's a great question. And I can't tell you.
Nintendo calling Sony out.
Yeah. Oops. Where'd my guide go? There it is. Okay, I think, yeah. Apparently these are plant things that shoot poison clouds is what those are. But now I can go this way. Whoops. Assuming I hit the right button quick enough, I can go this way. Those things really... Oh, those things are poison cloud shooting plants. Okay. That checks out.
The axes.
Keep moving south, keep going. Until you see on the map 2K. Oh, okay.
Hey, I don't mean to alarm you,
Yeah, it's up.
but Goldberg may have suffered a concussion.
Really?
Maybe.
It might have happened.
WWE officials are concerned.
Wait, what am I missing here? On the west side of the road near where you come across... Yeah, keep moving south, keep going until you see on the map. I see one cave and some buildings. I don't see two caves. Which is a bummer.
It's okay, you'll get there.
Yeah, no. Well, it says enter the western cave first, and all you see is a western cave, so we're just gonna go for it. Whoops. Wait. Very confused as to what is Which part of the ground is injuring me? I think it's... I think it is the dark ground. But if I turn into mist, then the answer is no ground. Mist, immune to water, turns out. That's suspect at best.
Hmm. What have you done?
Okay, wait. So this is... Okay, this is the Spirit Forge of Antitoxin, apparently. Which is not where I thought I was going.
Yeah, I think this game just has like a metric shit ton of optional dungeons.
Well, to be fair, the Spirit Forges aren't dungeons.
Okay, those are
you walk up and then a voice goes, "Give me your blood and I will give you items."
okay.
So I'm in the right place. I need to go southwest from that. Somehow. Cave that is northeast from the Blood Fountain. So, clearly I need to go southwest, but I don't see any caves. I just want to drink from the Blood Fountain of Strength number 2. Oh wait, I bet it's this cave. I bet this
Is there a cleverly hidden cave?
Yes. And
The
guess what?
blood
It's a
of
blood
ages
fountain.
flows so sweet.
It's fantastic.
Come, drink from us.
That's a max health thing.
No, this will make my damage bigger.
Oh, there we go. That's nice too.
Yeah.
Your strength has increased, for our blood enhances.
Blood fountains are the thing that, like, make me immune to rain and snow and whatever.
Oh, okay.
They give me abilities, which is why...
Those are like big buffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I could go to the Spirit Forge of Energy Bank, but whatever. Instead, I will go to the Shrine of Blood Gout.
Ugh.
And hope there's a save point at some point. Near the second building on the south side of the screen. Probably that one. Are you chuckling at the bad wrestling?
Yeah. No, people were talking about just the Undertaker Goldberg match. And just, like, what do you even do for the next one? Because you can't drag Undertaker out again.
Can't
Somebody
you?
was speculating. Somebody's speculating to bring out Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair to have another match. Let's dust off the oldest
okay.
mummies you got in the back.
It's been about 2 hours, I think. Yeah, okay. There's a save point. We'll tackle the Shrine of Blood Gout next time.
All right. Well, so you got some more hearts, right?
Yes.
You got some more health. You're
Yep.
stronger.
Yep.
You got axes.
Yep. And I mean, we also
You
like
learned that, you learned
advanced
that
the
magic
sto-
is useful.
Yeah, we advanced the story quite a bit. Well,
We
I say
did.
quite a bit, but like we
You beat that one boss, and then you went and talked to an old
yeah,
guy,
we
and now
fought
you're here in the
Malik.
swamp.
And, yeah. So join us next time when we do more.
Yeah, probably advance the story some more.
Yeah.
Things will probably happen. Events will take place.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.